What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to Poolside Chat. My name is Todd, and we are now going to be getting into the Ultimate Pool USA Grand Final Qualifier Tournament. This, for anyone that doesn't know, if you play in an Ultimate League, this is the once-a-year tournament in your region that will qualify you to the big nationals. Similar APA, BCA, they all have their big events out in Vegas. This is Ultimates. Much bigger deal. It's their first one, so there's not a lot of teams because there's just not a lot of Ultimate Pool leagues out there yet. But man, as this thing grows, it's going to be phenomenal. This first year with almost no teams by comparison to the other leagues, already given out $100,000 to the winner. That is insane. The numbers that I'm hearing from the guys, it's going to be amazing. Something that they're doing for Ultimate, or I should say amateur pool, that just is not happening anywhere else. So I could not be more excited, but doesn't matter. You got to get through this tournament, and I got a great team. So let's dive into round one. I'm excited for this one. Let's get into it. All right, so here we go. We're going to be playing Jeremy. And as you can see in the little iPad screen over here, he is a 488 up score to my 563. Just a few points under, giving him 2 games. So he's only getting 1. I'm okay with this. If you guys don't know, you do have to lag for the first break. After that, it is alternate break and ultimate pool. And there I'm selecting the iPad, letting it know who actually broke, who selected the players, yada yada. And just so anybody is comparing that little tablet over there to what you see on the screen, there was some discrepancies in it because the iPad there it was on the Wi-Fi along with a ton of other devices and tablets from all the other teams, because this was grand finals and this is the first match. Everybody was there pretty much, so there was a lot of lagging on that screen. That's why thankfully I brought my own tablet, ran it off of my personal cell phone from the hotspot, and it worked so much better. It's super crisp, the way it's supposed to be. As you saw, I won the lag, won the break, had a good break, and from here it kind of looks like solids look good. Just gotta go. Here we go. We're gonna step aside, take a look at the 2. I don't know if the 2 clears a 15 to the corner, so we're gonna take this. Probably. Look at that guy's stance. Good lord. Oh, look at that miscue. Oh, okay. What was uglier there? That guy's insane stretch or my miscue? God, that was hideous. But I should go ahead and say I've got a bit of a confession. I usually try to edit these videos and then I go and I try to rush right through it. Just try to cut down any, I cut down the racking now, and then I speed up any times when there's like a timeout, or, in this one's case, people are going to be in between tables, something like that. But anyway, I try to record once I don't have an idea, so I can just do this completely improv, just kind of give my own thoughts as to what could and what should happen. And I actually already recorded this video, went through the entire thing, the entire however many minute video it was, and did my outro, went to go hit stop recording, and I never hit start. So I do know I've watched this just recently. I took a few hours off because I was kind of mad about it, but anyway, I kind of have an idea what's happening here. Just got to give you a bit of a history on the evening. We are, if you kind of see down below, our team's going to be on the left, Poolside Chat. What a team name, huh? And then we're playing the test subjects, which was a team full of the people that were trying out the league and whatnot the very first session. But anyway, as you can see, I think this is the 3rd match, and we're down 16-1. So in my head, I'm like, okay, and it might be 4th. Look at that cross bank, great shot. Oh, now I gotta try to back cut that 2 ball. Fairly center pocket or center ball, maybe a little bit of draw. Look at that, way too long of a bridge. But then that way it crashes into that 4 ball, but it did not. But anyway, so yeah, we're down quite a bit, and in my head, I'm in like kind of recovery mode. I'm kind of freaking out. Like, I gotta not just win, whatever, but I gotta win by a lot. Like, I'm not just win by 1 or 2. Like, I need to get like 4 or 5 wins more than this guy. And I don't know him. I've never seen him shoot. I don't know anything about him other than his name is Jeremy. He's a 488, so he's got to be a decent shot. He's left with a really good shot here. He can cut that 10 right in the side, center ball, send it up table and back. Ooh, just like that. And then just needed a little more to get. I mean, if he makes it, perfect. If not, at least get in the pocket so it's an easier kick to make. But instead, here we go. So yeah, right out of the get-go, it is what it is. I'm gonna do what I gotta do. But I gotta win. I gotta win big. Good kick. Got a hit on the ball. Unfortunately, went off the wrong side, therefore scratched. Good news is it did open up my 4 ball, so I've got an option to break this open. Crash right into that 1. Moved it a little thin. I still think, especially in hindsight, I really need to shoot that 1 ball now, because I'm going for the 2 to try to come all the way around. Left myself the way wrong angle on it. So now I am straight up and down, which means I'm going to have to go into safety mode. Nice and easy. Just like that. It's a good shot. He definitely can't. I mean, you can see the edge of it if he was trying to return a save, which I don't hate, but you're not going to make it because the only one rail bank, you're going right at the 8 ball. Bad decision. Or you're going to try to Z bank it. Bad decision. This is the right shot right here. Just go ahead and kick it long. Kind of, I was going to say lighter than that, you know, but hell of a good shot. I just want to hit it too fast, because if you end up coming off just a little bit more angle, you get behind that 1 ball and you are hooked, and now you're screwed. But it doesn't matter. He hit it fantastic. Good 8. Now he's got a 2-game lead. -1 to 1. Ooh. And pretty good break. Just needs to. I like stripes. Just got to figure out that 15 ball, which wouldn't be too hard. You could even, I mean, you could probably thin cut that 10 high, a little bit of right, hit that 7 ball and kind of open everything up. But instead, he's going to go ahead and go for solids. I don't like it, mainly because of where that 7 ball is, and there was nothing around to break it open. Like, I mean, you might find a bank shot. The 15's in the way of the side pocket. The 12 could come and play if you try to get to the corner. But still, no matter what, you don't have anything to break it open. So try to get safe. I don't blame him, because the only ball I can really see is the 15. Do a little quick 1 rail measure, because gotta get going. And look at this. Look at it. Would you look at this? Ah. Beautiful. That was a great kick. Thank you, little Chris, for that video. Go ahead and try to get that 15 out of the way, and I hit it. Bang. I need to hit that high right and punch it like very, very hard. Unfortunately, I just kind of pushed it, missed the shot badly, and tied it up into a bad spot. Really don't like it. Only good news is I, messed up his 7 ball. So for lower handicaps playing Ultimate Pool, I want you to pay attention to this, because this guy does really, really good time management. I like the idea of that, but I just put it right into a mix. I mean, there's a slight window between that 3-5, so I'm not sure if it's going to go, but we got to come back to it, because we're not even at the table right now. But yeah, so when you're the low handicap, you have extra game, and then you get a game, slow down, take your time, eat that clock up, because like I said, especially when your team's up 16-1, and you're in no rush. Take your time. He tried to take that 7 ball off the rail and carry him off the 11. The problem is he never stepped aside to look at it. Hit it way too full. Didn't get where he wanted. Left me a shot there. Get off the rail, please. That'll work. That'll work. Now pay attention to this shot right here. Again, I kind of remember all this, but you see how I purposely make that 12 to roll up, because now a thinner shot on the 10 is going to naturally let that cue ball roll, and therefore you're not having to force it. If the thicker you get in, you're trying to get up table. Does this actually go? Oh boy, did it. But the thicker it is, you got to put way more action on the very nice shot. Very nice out. I'm really proud of that one. But yeah, the thicker you hit on an object ball, you got to really drive that cue ball to get action out of it. And more times than not, the harder you hit it, less accuracy you're going to have with it. So little tip, leave yourself more of an angle. Just let the cue ball do what it wants to do. Just roll it. Okay, looks like we're going stripes here. Just not sure about that 10 ball. I don't know if that 10 clears the 3, because if so, I don't know why I wouldn't have took it a minute ago. Like there, I stepped aside to look at it, which I can only assume by the way I hit it. No, it doesn't go by the 3, so I'm having to shape it to go back up table. Look at the 11. This is a weird thing with camera angles. That doesn't look like it goes. Just a little bit of rub, barely got it there. You can see I've picked up the pace. Ooh. I wanted to go around it. I didn't want to bump into it. But okay, a little bit of high right. Cut that thing beautifully. Oh my gosh. Look at this. Look at this. That's pretty much a stop shot on the 14. Come on. Oh my god, that table or that breaking roll was beautiful. Oh, especially for how fast I ran it. Just fell into place all over there. Well, very well proud of that one. Love it. All right, Jeremy, we are tied up at ones. 10 minutes down. You can tell, like I said, I picked up the pace. I'm trying to make magic happen and make it happen fast. And that rack was pretty quick, so proud of it. Okay, gonna take stripes. Definitely my opinion, the right choice there. Let's slow roll the 10 just enough to get off the rail. Leave yourself the 12 long. I mean, you could even take it on the side. Oh, finger rolled into the 6 ball. Ball in hand. Got to do a real quick assessment. And again, I don't care if it's obvious. Unless you move the ball, I'm going to ask. But you notice this real quick. Look at what I'm doing. God, this still irks me. In my head, his finger hit the 6. And in my head, that thought was he was solids, because the 6 ball is in my head. Therefore, I'm stripes. So I play a safe off the 14, freeze him behind his ball. And all I did is open up his trouble. And now he gets ball in hand. So I got ball in hand, trying to rush, play, just complete mental flub there. Absolutely stupid. Now my guy's got ball in hand, wide open. I just opened him up. Can't believe I did that. Taking his extension, a little extra time. Look at that little delicate fingers up there. I love it. I love it. Has to Make sure I am not gonna foul on that dang 6 ball again. Ooh, very nice shot. Just wanted a little more roll, just so you can get a little straighter on and kind of do a stop shot on the 13. But you're still fine. You can go ahead and shoot the 11 ball. A little more, a little more, a little more. There you go. Okay. Now here's the question. Do you try to hit this with a little bit of left and throw the cue ball to hold it between that like triangle of the 4, 5, 6? Or are you going to hit thin and try to go past the 5 and leave that 13 on the side? And he tries to go in between that triangle like I mentioned, but unfortunately he just hit his center ball. He needed just a little bit of left to throw it over there, and there he would have had the option. So I sped this part up here. This is where he asked if I want to have it watched. I said yes. So we're calling. This is actually Jason, my league operator. Come over and take a look at him. Just make sure it's legal. You see, he can't just kick really straight at it, so he's got to go away with a little bit of inside. Doing that, he overspun it, therefore, ball in hand. Oh, take another TV timeout. Mr. Wide Stance is in between. All right, game on. All right, let's slow roll the 6. Nice and easy. Just hold it for the 5 in the bottom right corner. Pick up a little stun shot. 2 balls, same pocket. Look at this. Look at the pace of play here. Got a little bit of an angle. I remember that because I really thought I was going to go around it and leave the 1 in the side. Look, I just got down and fired without looking. Can't give games away. Like I said, I was playing, for lack of a better term, I was playing panicked because I had to get out. Absolutely had to get out, but instead had a major blunder there and gave away a game 1-2. I'll win the break, I guess. Let's go for another break and run. The real question is what you're gonna do with the 3. I like solids definitely better. I've got a bit of an angle on the 1. Can I crash into that and open it up now? Yes, I can. All right, I really like shooting the 6 here. Just high ball, just get back to middle table. Wait, God, you gotta make the ball. Come on, Todd. Come on, man. Stripes. You've got the 13. You could probably slow roll it and hold it for the 14. Gotta really shape that 10. That 10's a problem. A little bit of problem with the 9, 15, it looks like. Really stroked that one. Definitely not how I would have shot that. Looking to get a little bit of a love kiss. I think he was trying to kiss the 7, but just shot it too fast. Ooh, dang, 14 got me. I should have hit that a lot firmer and get out. Then I had the 6 as a positional ball. Now I don't. Bit of a stop clock. Gotta wait for somebody racking here. All right, game on. I gotta go for a long combo, but all right, you guys know I love combos. Just a bit off, but look at this. I rolled up to get position. Everything had a home, and all I did is leave him the one spot that would leave him out. Ugh, so frustrating. Not only did he make the 9, but then he bumped the 15 even more open. Now that's a good key ball to get out with. Watch that 6 ball here. So if I remember correct, this So I noticed, because the way I was sitting was like right underneath the camera here, and I was just deadlocked over him, and his hand was right over the 6. The first time he went over it, you know, you can see the halo from the perimeter light on there. Look, I'm just hitting these terrible. And I noticed when his hand got over it, the shadow went away, so the ball went dark. So I was paying attention to it, and then it's like his hand dropped and the ball just rolled. I mean, ever so slightly. So gave me ball in hand. I just decided to uglify the table and do absolutely nothing with it, but put the 2 in a bad spot and scratch. So this is what happens when you try to rush. You know, like, even just a few extra seconds, slow down. Even if it costs you 1 game in the end, I guarantee I could have won this match with like 3, if not 4 games, but I'm trying to go for like 5+, and I'm not in stroke. I'm not in the mindset, apparently. It's just not happening. Because now all he's got to do is just a little punch shot off that 14, leave himself the 12 in the low left, easy 8 ball in the top middle. Beautiful. Looks a little straight, so I might go high, a little left, just to kind of spin. You're hitting still very, very soft. That spin just gives you a hair more gap. Even that, still, I'm shooting that side, let it roll, no big deal. Back to the time management, slowing down, man. We're almost 19 minutes into the game, and then, oh, we hit it too thick. Running. For as much as I just want to bank this, here's what I do. Play a nice, easy safety. All I'm trying to do is get my ball down table so it's harder for him to play safe, and then leave him up table. So, because I know for a fact he's going to go ahead and swing at this. At least I should say no for a fact, because I don't know him, but I just had a feeling he's going to try to swing at it and take an extra game lead. And that was a hard bank. So now, left me a shot. High left. That way the cue ball just kind of goes back and forth. Stays middle table. That left just cancels out the high. Look at that. Great stop shot. We are tied up at 2s. Got a gift, but burned so much time. Ooh, 2 balls saved the scratch, no less. Oh man, look how beautiful the solids are. That looks so beautiful. Pretty easy. I'm just gonna punch this 1 ball, get it back out in the middle, you know, half diamond off. Perfect. Take that 6. You've got a couple options, because I think the 7 goes to the top middle. It should go to the top left, so you could just do a stop shot or even just roll forward, but he tried to like hold it too much. I would have let that thing either roll, come off this long rail, go back out, or if you're trying to get around for the 2, go high right and just spin around it. Worst case, if you hit the 2 in a bad way, you should still leave yourself the 3 in the top middle. You've got plenty of options. Taking his timeout, or keep saying timeout, taking his extension, and ultimately you don't get a timeout if you're 451 or more. Look at this shot. Look at that. Goodness, great shot. Took his extension, really only used a couple seconds of it. I kind of get both. Like, you could clean up the 3, then the 2, and then hold for the 5. But at the same point, you were left with a good stop shot. So I like this. High ball. Just go ahead and make the 4. Spin it. Oh. I don't know if he was inside or just punched it really firm, but I think he can still see the 3 to the top right. If you can, you just want to make sure you put plenty of low so it hits this low rail, this low long rail, gets back out in the middle. and he hit it well, but it drifted on him. So unfortunately, now you still makeable shots. It's just a little thinner than you probably want, but high, just a little bit of right. You could just go like even center with just a hint of right. Yeah, just like that. It's more about speed, just to get it over there. Hold for that 7 ball into the side pocket. Burn up some more time. Great shot, great run. Very good run, but it's up by 1, 2 to 3. Not where I want to be. At this point, I'm thinking, okay, get something in. At this point, I'm thinking, okay, well, I'm clearly not going to run 4 racks on them. So now I'm just trying to get 2 racks at least and secure this win. Because at least that 1 extra and the 5 points would be huge. Okay. So we're going to shoot this 11 ball top left pocket. Just try to hold it for the, I was going to say hold it for the 10, but you hit too thick. So if you think about the angle, if you hit that just a hair thinner, one, you drop the 11, but now you hit fuller into the 2 ball, and it should have checked up right there to leave yourself that 10 in the low left. But instead, I did not. Oh no. Put a mess load of top on it, trying to get around to get back out in the open. All he did is put himself in a bad spot. Going with the safety play, I don't hate it. Okay, I'm having to hike up just a little bit. Need just a little bit of mass to even hit that that 9 ball full. Overspun it, hit it too thin, and gave him a good shot to separate that 7-6. I like personally going for the 5 ball, cut that 5, send the cue ball around a couple rails, and then that leaves you the 6. So then you roll forward. Now you've got a soft, easy 2 in the right middle, and then that 4 would have went top left as your key ball. He decided to break open the 4, and here's the problem though, because now you've got a much harder pattern. The only ball you can make is the 5, so now you got to shoot it and leave yourself a 6 or a 4, and he slid too much. You ain't making that 4. Now you've got a 6 ball. So similar like what I was just saying, but you're gonna use a little less top and a little more outside or high, left, almost like an east northeast situation. More left than top, because otherwise, look at this, goes straight into that 15. Leaves himself absolutely hooked. He could have easily just put a little bit of spin, get away, make the 6, left himself a 4, and he would have been up by 2. So I think he's trying to go rail and then carry him off the 15 and possibly the 11. Coming to the table super fast still. And spin around. Little firm. I think I was trying to hold for the 9, but 10 ball still goes. Okay. 15, we're gonna roll forward, just get on the other side of the 8. It's a little firm. I want to be a little less than that, but 9 ball. Excuse me, trying to rush. Trying to get this rack. Just in such a rush, I didn't even take my time on aiming. I'm just chewing up time. That should have been tied up with plenty of time for another rack. Oh my gosh, 3.5 minutes left. Look at him. Called his extensions. Very smart play. Very smart play. He's in a good enough spot. All you have to do is just focus on making these balls. Just rolling on both. You don't even have to worry about spin or just medium stroke. Just make the 4. Rolling ball, you're good. Just like that. Don't even need the side rail. Same thing. Top English, just roll it in. Again, take your time. Chew up that clock, man. You're in the lead. Your team is crushing. I was gonna say take a 2-game lead, but instead he hit it too thin. So you know what? Smash it. Get to the table. 2.5 minutes and we're tied. Boy. All right. Need this rack. Dry break. Like, I can't help but look at that 11 ball right now. I guess I'm shooting the 12. Well, A stripes definitely look better. If you make that 12, every stripe had an out, and the 14 was the only trouble, which the 11 breaks you open. But instead, I dog it. It's too close to the pocket. It was a very tough shot, don't get me wrong. Now he's gonna take stripes that I needed. Solids are way tougher. That 3 ball does not go by the 2. The 2 is obviously tied up. Nothing else really right there to break it open, so I gotta do something, but ain't gonna do nothing until you get to the table. Look at this. Time management. Take your time. Chalk your cue. Roll forward. Now, don't get me wrong. On one hand, he's like, I'm gonna take my 3 points. We're gonna call this a tie. But at the same point, if he runs this out, that puts them at 4 plus 5. So that's 9 points. That is a huge improvement. Didn't do himself any favors there. This is where I just say, never mind. Call my extension. I just stand there and then just shoot the 14 with like 8 seconds left or whatever it is. Twenty 21 seconds is what it's gonna be. I would take my time. And even like this, he calls his extension, still shoots at 30, trying to make the bank. He should have chewed that time up, because now everything's open, everything's got a home, everything's makeable. Take the 6, take the 6, take the 6. Draw back, draw back, draw back. I just stunned it. Six into the. If I make that, I'm out. But instead, look at this. 10 seconds left. He's like, I want it. Even if he makes that, look at that leave. He was not gonna leave himself much. So I'm at the table. I need like 15 more seconds. I'm like, move. Oh my goodness. So close. 3-3. We had a chance. We had a chance. I was right there. So, long story short, that ties that. Not a big, doesn't really gain us any ground, obviously. And I can't remember if this is the 3rd or the 4th match, whatever it is. We played one more. I want to say this was 4th, because then we put up Michelle last, and it was literally like she had to go 10-0 on the next person to put us in the lead, and nobody on my team has won 10-0. Like, I've done 8-0, and that was, I felt like, pretty darn quick. Michelle can't do that. Michelle has played, I think, 7 games as her max, and she didn't win them all. So it was one of those, like, go play, go have fun, figure it out, learn the tables. We've already lost, but it's true double elimination. There is none of this modified single like other leagues that don't need to be named here. So regardless, double elimination. We are not out of this tournament. We're just a little nervous trying to get into this. We know that this is a big tournament. We're trying to get it because this is the end of the year or once a year tournament to go to the grand finals, as they call it. Their big national event. And it's for big money. I mean, their first year is $100,000 to the first team. That would be amazing for amateur pool. But unfortunately, you got to get through this, and we're not out. We are coming back. We just want to play more pool on the backside is really what it is. Our region is sending 2 teams through on the 8-ball side. We didn't play 10-ball, so we couldn't qualify for that, and they did already send one the weekend prior. They did 10-ball, and 1 team got to go. So we got more pool coming. We got some really good matches coming. You're going to want to stick around. You're going to want to see this. So thank you as always. I appreciate you guys. Appreciate you guys watching this. I know it's a little bit different because I already knew everything, you know, but you're going to enjoy this. You're going to enjoy this series. I know you will. Thank you so much. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, give me all that good stuff, and I'm going to be back very shortly.